Very good morning to one and all. And this is Ramurthy from Francis Xavier Engineering College, Tirunelveli. And I was working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. Now I am very excited to share my knowledge regarding the software applications in civil engineering. Before moving into the webinar, I need to introduce our college and our department. First of all, I welcome all the viewers, and it's my privilege to welcome you all in this valuable occasion. On behalf of Francis Xavier Engineering College, I extend a warm welcome to you all. Now, I want to welcome our respected principal, Sir Dr. Velmurugan, and our HOD, Sir Dr. V. Kannan, for their constant support for arranging this webinar by giving complete creative freedom. Also, I thank all the faculty members and the students who helped in arranging this webinar. Regarding our college was first established in the year 2000 and it is one of the best autonomous college in southern Tamil Nadu. Our college is located in the heart of the city of Tirunelveli, worldwide as the Oxford of South India and number one engineering college in southern Tamil Nadu. Our Department of Civil Engineering has been functioning since 2012. Our department offers a full-time degree course in civil engineering. Apart from conducting academic programs, additional computer courses, seminars, and workshops, we also conducted uh, faculty development programs and seminars for both students as well as faculty. And then a number of consultancy works are also being carried out with very well equipped laboratories. Our main mission is to perpetuate the noble tradition of civil engineering through quality education, research, consultancy, and public services, and also to promote innovative and original thinking in the minds of young engineers to face the future challenges. Now, let's move into the topic. Before moving into the topic, we need to know the importance of studying the softwares while taking the civil engineering course, because civil engineering is divided into two major categories. One is on field and next one is design. So a perfect civil engineer must know both the field applications and also the software applications. Now I take this opportunity to just introduce some of the softwares which is recently updated for in the field of civil engineering. There are many software available that is used in civil engineering. Due to some technological advancement, the amount of software serving civil engineering and design needs are increasing tremendously. Here, I am going to show you some list of civil engineering softwares that have been used by many civil engineers all around the world. In fact, there are various sub-disciplines in our civil engineering like transportation engineering, structural design, surveying, geotechnical engineering, and environmental engineering, construction planning. So we have provided an extensive list of software that is used throughout the construction industry. So first we need to know what is civil engineering software. Civil engineering software comprises a range of tools to help civil engineers throughout both design and construction progress. This software can help in every stage of the project, including drafting and documenting, designing, visualizing, and analyzing. So that was when I mentioned drafting, documenting, designing, visualizing, and analyzing. Now let me tell you some of the list of important civil engineering softwares. So here is a list of software that is widely used by many civil engineers. These are all the most relevant and important civil engineering software courses for students and professionals in the civil and construction industry. And the first one is AutoCAD and then SketchUp. You will be very well known about these two softwares. And it's Oracle Primavera. And next one is MS Project. And then Autodesk 3ds Max software. And then Autodesk Maya. then AutoCAD Civil 3D, then Flag 3D, and also GeoStudio 2020, and then Geo5. So these are all geotechnical softwares, and then Map Professional, and then QGIS, ArcGIS, Plaxis, Bentley, MX Road. So likewise, these are some set of softwares, and StatPro, then SAP 2000, then ETABS, Tekla, Autodesk Revit Structures, and then Autodesk Revit Architecture, and then Estimator, and then Candy softwares. So the last two Estimator and the Candy softwares are estimating and quantity surveying softwares. So let's see some softwares one by one. And the first one is designing and drafting softwares, that is AutoCAD and SketchUp. So what is AutoCAD? AutoCAD is a computer-aided design software that architects, engineers, and construction professionals rely on to create precise 2D and 3D drawings. It is used to draft, annotate, and design 2D geometry and 3D models with the solid surfaces and mesh objects. And then it automates tasks such as comparing drawings, adding blocks, creating schedules, and more. With innovative ideas and creative imagination, the user can create realistic presentations with AutoCAD. It provides the necessary tools and workflow to design and build great products. So some of the advantages of AutoCAD also, it gives accurate, and it also reduces errors, and then save time and money, easy data transfer, controllable in nature, and it is a well-known database for manufacturing, and then easier import or export of files, and then easy calculation too. So coming to the next software, SketchUp. Google SketchUp, otherwise called as SketchUp, is a 3D modeling software, which is mostly used for an extensive variety of drawing applications like architectural drawings and then interior plan drawings like that. It is an intuitive 3D modeling application that lets you create and edit 2D and 3D models with a patented push and pull method. The push and pull tool allows the designers to extrude any flat surface into 3D shapes. All you have to do is click an object and then start pulling it until you like what you see. Now let's see some of the advantages of SketchUp also. It's very easy to draw your design because it is designed to behave like an extension of your hand, and it is allows you to render surfaces in an array of styles. Pick from a variety of architecture that best suits your design and pleases your client. And then it makes easy to integrate with software that furnishes additional capabilities. It also supports third-party plugin programs, And then with SketchUp, you can also place your model within Google Earth right on the actual site. And then now let's see what are all the project planning and project management softwares. So on uh, speaking with project planning and project management software, the first thing we need to know is Primavera. So Primavera P6, and this Primavera P6 Professional is likely the most used construction project management software package around the world today. And the project controls, planners, and schedulers use Primavera P6 to manage their construction projects, whether it may be a big and small projects around the globe. And then it is a standard project management software tool used worldwide in industries such as construction, oil and gas, manufacturing, energy, like that. While there are lots of project management tools on the market, this Primavera shines in being able to manage large and complex projects and to do it well. So these are some of the advantages. It reduces the risk of schedule overrun. It reduces the risk of cost overrun. It helps easily to plan and manage project activities. It optimizes management of all resources. It also gives some clear visibility of what's going on into the project, and it also quick and easy forecasting of WBS activities. So like that. Next, use of Primavera by companies worldwide allows better communication between each other, like creating, managing, and then understanding the schedule, and then informations about cost, which makes their process very simpler. And it allows easy collaboration between all the project users. Now let's see about MS Project. So this application is designed to assist the project managers in developing plans, assigning resources to tasks, and then tracking progress, managing budgets, and analyzing workloads, etc. So some of the major advantage of using this MS project is their interface is similar to various MS products like Excel, which is commonly used by almost everyone, I think so. So it has great reliability and support. It can be used for financial management too. This means that the software can be used by managers in estimating the right budget for projects to avoid overspending and getting underfinanced. So the next one is 3D modeling softwares or architectural softwares. And the first one regarding modeling or architecture software is 3ds Max. So it is a computer graphics program for creating 3D models, animations, and digital images. It is one of the most popular programs in the computer graphics industry and is well known for having a robust toolset for 3D artists. A favorite among game developers, TV commercial studios, and architects. 3ds Max is owned by Autodesk, the same company which is responsible for programs like Maya and AutoCAD. 3ds Max is often used for character modeling and animation, as well as for rendering photorealistic images of buildings and other projects. When it comes to modeling, 3ds Max is unmatched in its speed and simplicity. The software that can handle several stages of the animation pipeline, including pre-visualization, layout, cameras, modeling, texturing, rigging, animation, VFX, lighting, and rendering also. As one of the most widely used 3D packages in the world, this 3ds Max is an integral part of many professional studios and makes up a significant portion of their production pipeline for games and movies. So some of the advantages of 3ds Max are it supports a huge number of tools that are easily available for modeling. And also it is very user friendly in modeling and complex animation. It supports powerful and multiple tools for animation. And then it supports the material editor that allows the user to create and edit materials and maps in their schemes. And the next one is Autodesk Maya 3D. So Maya 3D computer animation software comes with powerful modeling, rendering, simulation, texturing, and animation tools for artists, modelers, and animators. And it also creates expansive worlds, complex characters, and dazzling effects with Maya. And it brings believable characters to life with engaging animation tools. And then it shapes 3D objects and scenes with intuitive modeling tools in Maya software. And then it creates realistic effects from explosions to cloth simulation. And some of the advantages of using Maya is it has a huge advantage over 3ds Max when it comes to modeling. It uses different approach and it is more user friendly also. And then many 3D animators consider Maya a better software for creating 3D animation as it has greater capacity for simulating realistic animations and effects. Next one is AutoCAD Civil 3D. So AutoCAD Civil 3D software enables you to deliver higher quality transportation, land development, and environmental engineering projects very faster. It is a civil engineering design and documentation software that supports building information modeling, that is BIM, workflows by extending the value of the model. So some of the advantages of using this AutoCAD Civil 3D is it saves time and money and reduce errors with the dynamic engineering model. It also reduces purchase, deployment, and support cost with one complete solution. It increases value to client by delivering more design alternatives in less time, and it also creates production sheets very faster. It complete projects faster and reduce the chance of coordination errors using the Civil 3D project environment. Clearly communicate design intent and complete final proposals with realistic 3D rendering. Next one is geotechnical work softwares. So in this, we are going to see about GeoStudio, GeoPhy, and Flag 3D. So first, we are going to see about GeoStudio. It is an integrated software suite for modeling slope stability, ground deformation, and heat and mass transfer in soil and rock. It enables you to work across a broad range of engineering use in some cases. So these are all some of the advantages. That is, it gives a good graphical output and it is very easy to input data. It has a good help feature and it is relatively cheap, you know. Next one is GeoPhy. This is also a geotechnical software, which is the revolutionary geotechnical software package that could be used for stability analysis. excavation design, then retaining wall design, foundation design, soil settlement analysis, digital terrain model, and then advanced FE analysis. So this geotechnical software package, that is Geo5, is designed to solve various geotechnical problems besides common geotechnical engineering tasks like slope, stability, and then foundations, retaining walls. Like that, this suite also includes highly sophisticated applications for the analysis of tunnels. Building may damage due to tunneling and or stability of rock slopes. This Geo5 suite consists of wide range of powerful programs based on both analytical method as well as finite element method. So these analytical methods of computation allows the users to design and check the structures very quickly and efficiently. Now, let me tell some of the advantages of Geo5. It gives solutions for most geotechnical tasks, and it is very user friendly, and its interface is very easy to use. Then their programs can be linked together for various multiple projects, and then it supports many standards, and then especially it is a very low cost system. Next one is Flag 3D. So, Flag 3D is nothing but it is an advanced version of geotechnical analysis of soil, rock, and structural support in 3 dimensions. So, it is same as the designing software, but it comes under the category of geotechnical. And the next one is QGIS. So, these are also the QGIS, ArcGIS, and Plaxis is also the geotechnical softwares. And then QGIS, it is a free and open source cross-platform desktop geographic information system application that supports viewing, editing, and analysis of geospatial data. So the main advantages of using QGIS is it is greater speed and performance, and then it has multiple languages. It supports many languages, and then it presents better documentation also, and then quick study and faster update is possible with QGIS software. Next one is ArcGIS. So ArcGIS is a GIS software, I mean graphic information system software for working with maps and geographic information. So it is also used for creating and using maps, compiling geographic data, analyzing mapped information, sharing them, and discovering new geographic information using the maps and geographic information in a range of applications, and managing geographic information in the database, etc., etc. So some of the major advantages of using ArcGIS is it migrate maps, scenes, and globes to pro projects, and then it deploy pro configured for your needs, and then it create and share maps, scenes, and analysis. Customize pro using the ArcGIS Pro SDK. That is, it's another version of software. So and then it is mainly useful for creating maps that combine 2D and 3D GIS. Next one is Plaxis. So it is a program that has been developed specifically for the analysis of deformation, stability, and flows in the geotechnical engineering field. So the input procedures enable the enhanced output facilities to provide a detailed presentation of computation results. So these 6 softwares, I mean GeoStudio, Geo5, Flag 3D, and then QGIS, ArcGIS, Plaxis. So these are all the softwares which we may not be familiar nowadays. So it's our responsibility to know the importance of each and every geotechnical software. Next one is road designing and analysis software, that is MX Road. This MX Road is an excellent string-based modeling tool that enables the rapid and accurate design of all the types of roads. Individuals such as civil engineers, designers, surveyors, system designers can access 3D modeling, construction-driven engineering, and other analysis all in one engineering application. So basically, we may not be aware of the software because it is not been widely used, but it's been used in some of the government projects by leading experts. So they tell they are advising us to use the softwares for the analysis of and for accurate design of the roads. I mean highways. So I think this software will not be also familiar to students. So you by listening to this webinar, you may know the software. And the next one is we have been familiar with this kind of structural analysis and design softwares. At least we may know the name also. The first one is StatPro. that is Bentley StatPro V8i. So the StatPro is a structural design oriented program with a user interactive interface which allows for the user working on it extremely easy. It can also be used for modeling, designing, and analyzing various structures and structural configurations. So StatPro programming is broadly utilized as a part of the structural analysis and designing structures like towers, buildings, bridges, transportation facilities, utility and industrial structures. Designs can include building structures incorporating culverts, petrochemical plants, bridges, tunnel piles, and construction materials such as timber, steel, concrete, aluminum, and cold form steel. It is extremely useful for buildings and other such structures insignificant of their uses, varying from residential to commercial to hospitals to offices. So, like this, the software can be used for all kinds of buildings of various architectural drawings under a plethora of loads. Other than buildings, it is also very useful for bridges to some extent and also foundation design and analysis. Shear wall is another feature incorporated into it for the design facilitation. Steel buildings and connections can also be designed and successfully rendered to view the real life resembling images for detailed clarity. So now I'm going to tell some of the advantages of using this StatPro. Its visual interface is very user friendly. That is very easy to understand. What are all the options available in the work area? And then the ready-made models can be imported to start from built-in wizard. So these dimensions can be edited as per our requirements. Design using US codes, British codes, Euro codes, Japanese, Canadian, and nuclear codes are also available. I mean, I'm telling I'm ignoring IS code because we know that IS codes is present there. Beyond the IS codes, what are all the codes I have told? Next one is the results and the output is robust in StatPro. It is very clear. Next one is SAP 2000. This SAP 2000 is general purpose civil engineering software that is ideal for the analysis and design of any type of structural system. It is created by engineers for effective engineering. That is, SAP 2000 is the ideal software tool for users for any experience level designing any structural system. So its basic and advanced systems may range from 2D to 3D of simple geometry to complex that may be modeled, analyzed, designed, and optimized using a practical and intuitive object-based modeling environment that simplifies and streamlines the engineering process. So it's very basic to study this StatPro and SAP 2000 in order to get some knowledge regarding our structural analysis. And then the next software is ETABS. So ETABS is now popularly being used in many MNCs companies, especially in Bangalore side. So ETABS is a highly efficient analysis and design program developed especially for building systems. It is loaded with an integrated system with an ability to handle the largest and most complex building models and configurations. So ETABS is nothing. It is an engineering software that software product that caters to multi-story building analysis and design. Interoperability with a series of design and documentation platforms makes this ETABS a coordinated and productive tool for designs which range from simple 2D frames to elaborate modern high-rises buildings. And then basic or advanced systems under static or dynamic conditions may be evaluated using this software. Hence, this software gains more importance in MNC companies. So the software has powerful CAD-like drawing tools with a graphical and object-based interface, and then it increases the productivity of structural engineers. It saves a significant amount of time and money over the general purpose programs. And these are all the advantages. First one is it gives graphic input of cross sections of any geometry and material. Next, it has built-in drawing and drafting utilities to enhance the modeling experience of engineers. In fact, many common industry shortcuts and controls are also available in the software. The solutions to some complicated problems such as panel zone deformations, diaphragm shear stresses, and construction sequence loading are now readily available through ETABS software. So next one is very familiar software Tekla, and it is also being used by many MNCs companies. Also, it's used in foreign countries. So this is the most constructible structural software for building information modeling, that is BIM. With it, you can create, combine, manage, and share accurate multi-material 3D models full of construction information. You can also use Tekla structures for design, detailing, and information management, from conceptual planning to fabrication and construction on-site. With Tekla structures, you can create accurate, information-rich 3D models that contain all the structural data needed for building and maintaining the structure. So the main advantages of using this Tekla software, it is very simple and complex, and then one-stop shop. That means it allows the user to manage the project from the initial concept to the final fabrication, and then the communication, easy communication between the clients. The next one is Autodesk Revit structure. So this Revit structure is Autodesk's BIM software solution for structural engineering companies and structural engineers that provides a feature-rich tool set helping to drive efficient design processes in a BIM environment, or when working with other construction disciplines using Autodesk CAD software. So this software helps to revolutionize the typical workflows between initial architectural conceptual design through to structural engineering and out to detailed drafting by allowing all parties access to the same project database. This means that the impact and effect of model changes can be assessed immediately, thereby reducing the errors such as existing documentation and views are updated automatically using Revit's parametric technology, which in turn saves time and streamlining coordination between architects, engineers, and contractors. The next one is Autodesk Revit architecture. So we may be very familiar with this Autodesk Revit architecture software, and it is mandatory for civil engineers to know about this software. So this software is a building information modeling software for architects, structural engineers, and then MEP engineers, designers, and contractors developed by Autodesk. It allows users to design a building and structure and its components in 3D, and then annotate the model with 2D drafting elements, and then access the building information from the building models database. So Revit is a single file database that can be shared among multiple users. It plans, sections, elevations, legends, and schedules are all interconnected. And if a user makes a change in one view, the other views are automatically updated. That's really interesting. Thus, Revit drawings and schedules are always fully coordinated in terms of the building objects that is shown in drawings. Next one, the base building is drawn using 3D objects to create walls, floors, roofs, structure, windows, doors, and other objects are needed as needed. Generally, if a component of the design is going to be seen in more than one view, then it will be created using a 3D object. So users can create their own 3D and 2D objects for modeling and drafting purposes. Small scale views of building components may be created using a combination of 3D and 2D drafting objects, or by importing the drafting work done in another CAD platform via DWG, like that, like formats. So these are all the structural analysis and BIM design softwares. Next, we are going to see the cost estimation and quantity estimation softwares. So these two softwares we may not be familiar because it is not included in our daily basis. So I think the final semester we will be studying the estimation and quantity surveying. So these two softwares is completely based on that subject only. So first one is Estimator 2.0, that is version. So it is an on-premise solution for Windows designed to help builders, architects, contractors, and engineers to automate their processes related to estimates, estimation preparation, and then tender comparison, and then work order issue, and then purchase request generation, and more. Key features includes that project management, item-wise summary, labor billing, project rate analysis, and cost control. This Estimator 2.0 helps the enterprises to maintain its list of contractors with their labor and item rates and produce reports based on item-wise comparisons. So next one is Candy software. So this Candy software, it is nothing but it is a project control software. So this is a modern software suite focused on project control in the construction industry, a field in which the construction computer software, that is CCS, as a company have gained more and more enormous experience in their that is more than 35 years of existence. So this Candy have specifically targeted the contractors' software requirements from taking off pricing and planning a project, controlling at site level through to the final certificate. This construction computer software, that is CCS, has a wide international client base, which exposes us to a variety of local requirements and new techniques. So these are continually included into the software. So the Candice modules may include estimating, planning, valuations, forecasting, that is based on the link between BOQ items and program activities. Then real cost versus allowable budget with earned value analysis, and then project cash flow, subcontract management. So like these are all the features included in this Candy software. So these are all the list of softwares that have been updated in the year of 2020. So we may not predict in the future we can have more number of softwares. So which will be very useful for us to know about these softwares. So I personally recommend all the civil engineers to at least know the name of the softwares and also the for which purpose the softwares are being used. Choose a field, whether it may be a design field or a structural field, or it may be a highway analysis field. Whatever the field you choose, you better learn the field problems, field solutions, and also these software applications. So in every field, we are having some softwares. So civil engineering is comprised of both on-field and design softwares. So we need to, so it's our responsibility. So it is not a need, it's our responsibility to study those softwares. So let me thank for giving this nice opportunity. And I thank our HOD sir, Dr. V. Kannan sir, and then our principal sir, Dr. Velmurugan sir, and then other faculty members. And also, I thank all my viewers. I think this video will be very useful for you, and it may and through this you can gain some knowledge. So with this, I am concluding my presentation. So thank you all.